Oh, I hope eBay doesn't come for me. Please don't kick me off your platform. I really love it. I do. I love it here.
Hi, I'm Christina Sherilyn, and I'm a vintage reseller, which means I rummage through people's unwanted items and find the most amazing vintage pieces to give them a second chance. I love styling up vintage clothing in a modern way, investigating the history of each piece, and most of all, I love the treasure hunt. So follow along on my journey and let's see what we can find.
Hey guys, so as promised, I am here with another video where I'm discussing the pros and cons of each selling platform. And today we're going to be talking all about eBay. And my, are there some opinions about eBay? We love it, but it's one of those platforms where, goodness, it just gives you a headache sometimes. The platform I have already covered is Poshmark. If you haven't seen that video already, I will leave a link to it down in the description box below. Next week, I will be covering Mercari, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also click that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload that video and you don't miss out on future uploads. So without further ado, let's get into the cons of eBay first, and then we will get into the pros of eBay so we can end on a happy note. Alrighty, so the cons of eBay. Let's get into it. Basically, the overall consensus is my favorite comment, which just said everything, LOL. Because, like, you're not wrong. Oh, I hope eBay doesn't come for me. Please don't kick me off your platform. I really love it. I do. I love it here. Okay, so number one on our list is return/cases. Whew, y'all had a lot to say about this one. So eBay generally sides with the buyer, even if the seller does not accept returns. Accurate. A lot of people said that eBay has overly high return expectations. INAD cases was another huge thing mentioned. And if you don't sell on eBay and you don't know what an INAD case is, that is item not as described. A lot of people open cases for that. People on eBay just really open cases for, if the wind blew wrong when the package was delivered. That, you know what I mean? It's that kind of rodeo show over there. Another thing was long return periods. I don't know off the top of my head what the return period is, so I'll put it on the screen right here. But buyers have that many days to open a return case after they've received their item. And it's a high amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, it's the amount of time where, like, if they ordered a prom dress, they could wear the prom dress a few times and then still return it. So that's exciting. From a buyer's perspective, I actually had a buyer weigh in on this. She said that some items she has gotten were wrong or torn. So she commented on the quality of items sold on eBay. So that's from a buyer's perspective. Ooh, doggy. Hi, doggy. Oh, there's so many doggies out today. I just want to go pet them all. Okay, number two is listing. A lot of people said that they require too many details. There's so many selections. So it takes a lot longer than other platforms. I agree. I mentioned this in my Poshmark video, but I use List Perfectly. So what I do is I make my listing on Poshmark, and then I will use List Perfectly to cross-list to eBay and other platforms. I've found that makes it a lot easier. It takes the bulk of it off of me when it comes to listing on eBay. There are still things that I have to fill out because, Poshmark doesn't require all of that information. So there are like I'll have to go through and click the different categories, but other than that, it pretty much fills everything out for you, and it takes a huge load off of your shoulders when it comes to listing on eBay. So I highly, highly recommend using List Perfectly if you are looking to, or you already are selling on multiple platforms. I have a discount code with them. I will leave the link down in the description box below, as well as the promo code on the screen. Like I said, highly recommend. I pay for it every single month and I use it every single day, and it has saved my life. All right, so number three on the list is it's confusing for beginners. It's confusing to learn. There's a huge learning curve. It's intimidating, and fees can be confusing. I totally agree, especially if a seller is coming from such an easy platform like Poshmark. eBay can be very overwhelming. Poshmark, I hate to keep comparing them to each other, but I don't know how else to compare them. Poshmark makes it very easy. They are very straightforward with you, what you're going to earn. It, puts the fees in there for you while you're listing, so you know exactly what you're getting when you list it for that amount. You don't have to calculate shipping. It's not overwhelming. Whereas with eBay, you're not really sure what fees you're being charged, to be honest. I still don't understand. I'm like, well, it's around like 10%, I guess. I don't know. It is confusing and it's intimidating. And I know that as a seller, I didn't want to sell on eBay for the longest time because it's intimidating, and you hear all these stories about eBay and you're like, oh no, like, do I want to do this? But it's good if you give it a chance, just give it a chance. I know it's difficult, but we're all in the same boat, so you'll be fine. Number 4 is scammers, especially when you're new and don't know what to look out for. So a lot of people will send you a message and they will ask you to text them or email them. Never do that. Only use eBay to sell things on eBay. Does that make sense? Don't be texting anybody. Don't be emailing anybody. Don't go through somebody's like PayPal outside of eBay, like not connected to eBay. No. Don't do that. That is a scammer. They're trying to scam you. No. Because it is such a large platform, there is a ton of scammers on eBay. So just keep an eye out for that if you're new over there. A lot of people said fees. Editing Christina here. I was going to put on the screen a list of eBay fees so that you guys could have a clear-cut answer of what eBay fees actually entail. The problem is that there's so many and it depends on what you list. It's insane. I'm going to leave the link down below to the eBay website so you can kind of read, do some research. But I literally asked on Instagram too. I'm like, am I just dumb and I'm not getting this? But everyone is like, yeah, I have no idea. I'm just winging it. So everybody is just out here winging it. We have no idea what fees we're being charged. I think it breaks down to about 12%, but who knows? So that's the answer, and I'm sorry, I really tried to find a simple chart of the fees, and I just can't. So if anybody ever comes across one, please leave it linked down in the comments below. Number 6 is payments. A lot of people said that they don't like waiting for buyers to pay. They have a certain amount of days to pay. Like I said, I don't know off the top of my head. So the clear answer is 2 days. They have up to 2 days to pay for the item in full before you can open a case. After 2 days, you can open a case of an unpaid item. They then have 4 days to respond. If they don't respond in 4 days, on the 5th day, you can then close your case in the resolution center. So the real answer is 5 days. So let's say if a buyer sends you an offer and you accept their offer, they have this many days to actually pay you. So that's fun. And then also a couple people commented on the new payout system, which I agree. I was mad when this happened. So used to, eBay would pay you your funds immediately. It would be sent straight to your PayPal account and would be available for you immediately. Now they have switched to where they basically do all their payments through eBay, like the site itself, and they will have your funds and they will send it to you the next business day. The problem with that is if somebody orders, say, on a Saturday, you're not going to get your funds till Monday or possibly even Tuesday, because that Sunday with banks being closed, kind of messes up the system. If there's a holiday, that messes with it. So, I'm a little mad about it because now I have to wait a little longer. It's not just immediately there. And that was one of the things that I loved about eBay is that you got your money immediately, but now you have to wait on it. Another thing that annoyed me at first, but then someone corrected me or, let me know that this is possible. I was annoyed that I had to pay for shipping out of pocket and then get my funds later, but that's not the case. You can actually, there is a spot when you go to purchase your labels through eBay where you click and it will take it from your funds that are pending on eBay, so you don't have to pay for it out of pocket. That was something I didn't know, so I hope that helps some of you that are a little frustrated about the new payout system and didn't know that, because that was one of the reasons I was a little PO'd. All right, number 7 is buyers. And y'all are savages. Said buyers are next level. They are. Yeah, there's nothing like an eBay buyer. Nothing. Some of them are amazing. I don't want to scare anyone from selling on eBay. I really don't, because I think it's a great platform. And there are some amazing customers on there and amazing sellers. But yeah, buyers are next level on eBay. They hateful sometimes. They'll threaten your cat. They ain't playing. They're mad over a loose thread or a stain, a tiny little stain that you missed. They're pissed about it. And like I said, they'll send death threats to your cat. They don't give a shit. So yeah, I agree. eBay buyers are next level. Some of them, not all of them. But the ones that are really just top tier. Number 8 is lack of seller protection or help. This kind of goes back to when we were touching on the cases being open and returns. eBay just sends its sellers out and just lets them free. Trying to get eBay to help you it's a task. I luckily have not had to deal a whole lot with eBay customer service, but what I have had to deal with was a headache and a half. Number 9 is shipping can be intimidating at first. Yes, and again, especially if you're coming from Poshmark where shipping is taken care of for you, eBay shipping is a whole new ball game. We are very spoiled by Poshmark. Poshmark was the first platform that I started selling on. So when I started cross-listing to eBay, shipping was very intimidating. I will say that once you get the hang of it, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy. It just takes a little bit more effort. And you know what? You'll make mistakes in the beginning, I promise. Everybody does. We've all lost some money on an item because we didn't weigh it correctly or it needed a bigger box than we thought, and we had to pay $10 more in shipping than we thought we were gonna have to. So yeah, everyone's done it. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to lose some money here and there, but you'll figure it out. And once you do, it's pretty easy. It's not that hard. Really trying to help eBay's case because we're giving it to them today. And I don't want to scare anyone, like I said. Number 10, somebody mentioned their website interface. And number 11 is the bidding system. Bidders are able to delete their bids, which I was not aware of. So cool. Great. I'm just going to pretend that that's not a thing. I would like to live in my bubble of delusion where bidders aren't allowed to delete their bids. Okay, didn't know that. I'm going to have to do some research into that because I had no idea. Okay, so now that we have ripped eBay to shreds, let's give them a little bit of a boost and talk about the pros of eBay. So number 1 is the large market. It has a huge market. eBay is one of the biggest marketplaces when it comes to that type of platform. There's more buyers. There's more committed buyers. Usually, someone says they want something, they're buying it. Lots of different types of people, age, and demographic, which leads to more sales. So yes, that is one huge pro for eBay is they have that notoriety. They're the biggest platform of their kind. They have a lot of buyers. There's a buyer for everything on eBay. So it is the land of plenty when it comes to that, which is one reason, even though it's so intimidating, it's worth it. Number 2 is international sales. So unlike Poshmark, eBay allows you to sell internationally. Now, The shipping thing, you gotta figure that out, but they do have their global shipping program, which helps a lot with that. And yeah, eBay is good for international sales, which again opens up a whole possibility of markets, whole possibility of different demographics, age groups, people, what people are looking for. So that is another huge pro. Number 3 is a variety of products. Unique items and collectibles do well. There is a buyer for everything on eBay, I promise you. If you just pick up something weird and you're like, I'm really not sure who's gonna buy this, throw it on eBay and I promise you it will do well. Number 4 is list it and forget it. A lot of people said this, and this is like a huge thing talked about in the reseller community, that people love to list and forget. So basically what this means, if you're not through my Apple Pencil, what the heck? Anyway, can't wait to watch that one back. So unlike Poshmark, where you list it and you have to constantly keep sharing it, on eBay, you just list it and forget about it. You know, it's so nice. So that is another really good pro for eBay and why a lot of people sell on eBay. Number 5 is they have a customer service number, which a lot of companies don't. A lot of companies only have an email. Although their customer service may be a little iffy, they do have a number and you can actually talk to a person. So that is another great thing for eBay. Number 6 is the search details, or SEO, and their seller tools. Now, a lot of people, obviously said in the cons that they didn't like that they had to put so much information. But a lot of people also said that even though it's stressful kind of to list and put all of those details into your listing, it does help boost in search, and it does help with their algorithm system. It helps with Google SEO, with eBay's SEO. So, it sucks, but it helps you in the long run. So it is a good plus for eBay. Number 7 is you set your own shipping. That is a huge thing. Again, I hate to keep comparing eBay to Poshmark, but that's one thing that eBay has on Poshmark is that, yes, Poshmark does have that easy flat rate shipping, but eBay allows you to ship things first class if you want to, where it's lighter weight items and you only have to pay like $3 shipping. And so that makes it easier to offer free shipping to your customers because your shipping cost is so low. So that is another huge, huge bonus. And that leads us to number 8, which is larger profit margins. The shipping costs, the fees, all that stuff leads to higher profit margins. Also, I found that certain things sell for a lot higher on eBay, such as vintage items or just specific brands like Soft Surroundings or like Peruvian Connection. Eileen Fisher sells for a lot more on eBay for me. So there are specific things that actually do a lot better on eBay and people are willing to pay up for. Number 9 is the platform recognition, kind of like how we talked about in point number 1 with it being such a large market. eBay has been around for so long, and when people think of buying things online, their head immediately goes to, at least older generations, immediately goes to eBay. I know now we have like Amazon, so you might think like Amazon, but when it comes to like vintage stuff or like antique stuff or used stuff, people automatically think eBay. So they do have that notoriety and that platform recognition, and that's why they have such a huge customer base. Number 10 is auctions or bidding. So eBay gives you the option to either put your items on auction and allow people to bid on the item, or you can select buy it now, where you set a price. You can also allow offers for people, where people can send you offers, but there is like a buy it now option where it's not on auction. I know a lot of resellers use auctions to clear out old inventory so they can get a couple dollars and keep it moving. And I know a lot of buyers tend to look at auctions and bid on items. I do it for like vintage stuff. And our last and final pro, number 11, is their analytics show viewers and watchers. So on your listing, you'll see how many people have viewed your listing and how many people are watching your listing. It's basically when someone like favorites your item, they're watching the item, so they get a notification when you drop the price. You can send them an offer, so it keeps them up to date on that. And eBay shows you all of those analytics right beside your listing. You don't have to like go into any special thing to look at that, or any special like section of eBay to look at that. You just pull up your active listings and it's all right there on the right hand side. So that is super, super helpful for sellers. Alrighty, so that does it for all the pros and cons of eBay. If you want to know more in-depth detail about all their fees, how their platform kind of works, things like that, and not just opinions about eBay, I will leave a video that I did about a year ago comparing all of the platforms in that way. I will leave that link down in the description box below if you want to check that out. Leave a comment down below what your personal pros and cons for eBay are. Leave it down below. Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family. We would love to have you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.